the challenge was to utilize piano roll paper and to create something with it. So on my desk, I have laid out some goodies that I have created. And first, I'm going to, I'll show you the supplies or some of the supplies that I used to make them. So let me just move some of these things out of the way and then we'll go back to those. Okay. So the first thing, of course, is the piano roll itself. So any piano roll type of paper will work, old or new, doesn't matter. So here is just one of my piano rolls. This one is not used, excuse me, but any kind of piano roll paper works for it. So you need that. I used this stamp as one of my backgrounds on a lot of the cards and embellishments. This is a really nice background stamp. And this one, is there a name on it? No name. It's a Stampin' Up. So if you're interested in that one, it's a Stampin' Up. And hello, anyone that's joining. I'm just sharing my Kateri's piano roll challenge. So hello, hello, hello. It's a 2005 Stampin' Up. So there's that. I also used some of these gray rosettes. I also used the Prima flowers. I'll show you what I did with those. I'll show you what I did with everything in just a moment. The ink that I used was the Memento Tuxedo Black, and it's a fade-resistant dye ink. So I'm really liking these a lot. I don't know if you guys have used these before, but I'm really liking them. So that's what I used. Hello, anyone joining in? I used some brads. And here is the Bo Bunny paper collection that I went with. It is called something? Something Splendid collection. It's called the Something Splendid collection. So that is the paper pad that I used. And I also had the embellishment pack by the same collection, so that's in there as well. And then I used two different napkins. One was this peacock napkin, because I really went with like the peacockish theme. And then this one had the black botanical. I used a lot of that one as well. I did use this fabric that you'll see. Really pretty fabric. And I used some of these stickers. It's almost like a washi tape, but that's what I used as an embellishment. So let me move this back out of the way and I will show you each piece and what I did with it. Okay. So the first thing I made was I had taken two large, not the regular playing cards, but the larger size. Here is a playing card. Here is a standard size playing card, so you can see the difference. Hey, Kim, how are you? So standard size playing card, and then this is the large size. So I used two of the large size playing cards to make these little books. And so here is the front of this one. So I have embellishments from the pack on there. I have the background stamp. I have the fabric as the binding and the black napkin on this one. And then you can see where I stitched it here and here. And then on the back, I have some of the piano paper. And the piano paper, I had Teresa and I, my little one, we did a lot of jelly painting on the piano paper. We have tons of it that we've we've stenciled and jelly painted. So this is part of that. Again, the background stamping, and this is the black napkin. And then I just stitched on the ribbon. And on the front cover, I used the peacock napkin, and I have a flower stamp behind that. And some of that music, like washi. Hey, Karen. No, it's just Katiri's Piano Roll Challenge that I'm showing. That's all. Yep, Katiri's Piano Roll Challenge. If you guys go to her channel or just Google it, hashtag Katiri's Piano Roll Challenge, it'll pop right up. So I'm just sharing it real quick before I forget, because I almost forgot, and I think we're close to the deadline. You're welcome, Karen. And so you can see the fabric there. And then on the back is very similar. So inside I used my coffee dyed paper, and I used the Brie Reese watercolor inks, and I did some inking, some spray inks on those pages. So there's a few of those in there to kind of coordinate, and there's a center. I just stitched it right down the center. So that is that one. And then this one, very similar. This one has the black napkin as well. This one has a lady from the paper pack, the piano roll, the background stamping, and the fabric. How are you, ladies? How's everyone doing? More of the black napkin, the stamping, and the piano roll that we painted. And you guys, if you're not sure, how to use the piano roll, if you paint it first, jelly paint it or spray ink it, it works so much better. It's so much more like pliable to work with. So here is the inside of this little booklet. And again, there's this is another piece of piano roll paper that we jelly painted and stenciled. A piece of that washi, a stamp, and then the peacock napkin. The back is very similar. Oh, thanks, Kim. Well, if you Google hashtag Katiri's Piano Roll Challenge, it should all pop up, all the videos. But it's Katiri. So if you go to her channel, gosh, I don't know how to link it, but if you go to her channel, she has it all on her channel of what the challenge was. But thank you so much. And then again, I have the Brie Reese watercolor ink sprays that I made up, and then the coffee dyed paper. So those are the two little booklets made out of the large cards. So the large altered cards. Okay. Then I made, and I just had to pop on tonight and do this because I kept forgetting, and oh my gosh, I'm like, I gotta do this or I'll never get it done. So the next thing that I made was envelopes. These are just already made envelopes, but again, so here's a good example of how we jelly painted on the piano paper. So the front is completely covered in piano paper. So here's one of them. And then I have a wax seal right here that I had made, and then I used the metallic luster to give it that sheen, that gold sheen. So yep, so there is one. And then on the back, I just left it very simple, and I stenciled. I just used some ink and stencil. So it looks like that when it's closed. But the front and the top is all piano roll. And then there's this one. Hopefully that's coming in clear enough for you guys to see it. And on the back, this one has the dots. Close it, it looks like that. Leave these open so you can see them. Excuse me, this one, again, we chose some pretty stenciling. And stenciling on the back. There's that one. This one had like a trellis stencil when we did the jelly painting. If you can see that with the glare. Really pretty. Teresa picks all the colors and chooses the designs. And here's the back of that one. And then this one, you can see the feathers. It was all jelly painting. It's the back. When you close it, looks like that. So that was the envelopes that I did with the piano paper. Okay. Then I did some altered playing cards, and I did little fabric tabs from the fabric so that you could kind of clip them onto a page as like almost like a page, like a bookmark. So on these, I used the gray rosettes, and then I have these silver. I'll try to hold it up better. Sorry, I have ink on my hands. Let's see, focus. Okay, so I have these little metal silver flowers. Thanks, Kim. Little metal silver flowers at the glued onto the rosette, and then I have some of that like washi stamping in the background, and then those boots are cut out from or tore out from the paper pad, and there is the oh my goodness, I can't think of it, the little peacock. Ooh, little peacock. And so they're all kind of the same but a little bit different. That one has the purse. That one has like the hosiery. The boots or the shoes, dress shoes. Yeah, so Teresa really likes to do the jelly painting with me. So those are those. And on the back, the card was from these. These were the playing cards. Yeah, so that's one thing that we really like doing together is doing the jelly painting together. So we actually did a whole roll of piano paper jelly painted with, we did stenciling and just all sorts of different colors. She always chooses, she's the artist. I'm like the assistant, basically. So we had a lot of fun with that. These are just some journaling cards. Here's a large one that I did. And again, I used that paper from the paper pad as the background. I stitched around the edges and put a brad in and a little piece of lace. That is from the collection. And then some lace and a little silver flower at the bottom. And piano paper on the back for journaling. These three I did not stitch, but here we go. So I used the flower with the brad. They're inked on the side. This is the paper from the collection. And the napkin, I used in the napkin. And then on the back, I kind of glued and tore more piano paper for writing. And then this is part of the collection as well. So these three are all very similar. The paper again, the napkin, on the back, the paper, and then the piano paper. Same thing with this one. So they're all meant for like journaling cards. There's those. These are like page tabs. So these page tabs all came from the collection. So here's this one. And they're meant to be journaling spots in the back. Here's this one. We did some inks around the edges. Hang on, baby. And this one. Teresa, no, she's my daughter. She's 5. And this one. Hold on, sweetie. And that's her right now. And this is that peacock napkin right there on the side. And then, again, they're all meant to be used for journaling on the back, but you can also use them as like page tabs I put the page tabs at the top. I'm going to mute for 1 second, you guys. Just 1 second. Okay, and then the last thing I did was, actually this was on a live with Keisha. I was making these, and these are brown bags. So these are regular little craft bags, or they're small. And so I made the flip right here into a pocket. Yeah, she did. Yeah. Yeah, she really loves doing the jelly painting with me. So we have so much fun doing it together. So I always include her work in what I'm making because it's just so much fun. She has a really good eye for color. Inside, I have just 2 of the papers from the collection as like journaling cards. They're just cornered. And there's 2 in there. And again, I have the brad, the flower, bits of the piano paper. So good bits here that are stenciled on and bits at the bottom. The flower paper is piano paper as well. And then I have some little tags and tickets in here as well. So there's that one. Again, very similar. And you could, you know, clip these into a journal, and that way you could still write on the back of it, or you could glue it right down, whatever you want to do with them. So there's lots of options. You have 2 more journaling cards up here. And again, these are little brown bags. And then I did just glue the sides to make the pocket, of course. But that is the piano paper. This is the piano paper stenciled. And over here is the piano paper as well. The lady from the paper pad. All the papers are from that paper pad. Thanks, Kim. Thank you. Yeah, I just want to pop on really quick and do this before I forget again, because I've been meaning to do this forever. So now I can check this off my list. Here's the other one. And just a couple more cards in there, journaling cards. And of course, you've got the beautiful lady. She came, she was from the die cuts in the little pack. Ticket, little tag. Got the peacock in the background with piano paper. That is part of the piano roll, as well as this piece. And then some of that like washi. And the last one, very similar but different with the lady, the peacock, piano paper here. Sweet is part of that piano roll paper, as well as this piece right here. Nut. And some more journaling cards inside and some goodies there. So that's it. So that is everything. So I have the 4 paper bags. I have the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the tab journaling cards. There's no way I'm going to be able to get this back all in. Get those. We've got some more just different sized journaling cards here. We'll try. The playing cards with the tabs. All of the beautiful envelopes, which are so fun. And the 2 little books. There's 1. And there is 2. Okay, so that is everything that I made from that Bo Bunny collection for Kateri's Piano Roll Challenge. Thank you, Kim. Thank you so much. I'll let Teresa know. She loves doing it, and she will be really happy to hear that you guys enjoyed seeing her artwork. Hey, Brenda, how are you? Oh, Kim, thank you. That's so sweet. Yeah, she is. She's very artistic. Yeah, she is. So we always do a lot of this stuff together. But yeah, so that's it. I just wanted to come on really quick and bring that out for you guys to see. I had talked about doing it before, so that I was going to do the challenge. So here it is, you guys. Here it is. So guys, thank you for stopping by for just a quick minute, and that is all I have for tonight. I will see you guys Friday night. To see more Daughters art. Thank you, Kim. Yes, you'll definitely see more. Absolutely. Thanks, Brenda. Thanks for stopping in, you guys. Have a great night. Bye, everyone.